Yeah.
Just obviously first time seeing him, so what do you expect out of his game here?
Yeah, I'm excited to see him. I haven't seen him in a few years and watched a little bit of video on him, but he's really steady, big guy that can skate, manages the game really well. So I'm looking, he's very competitive. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does.
How close is your system to maybe what he's used to? Is it maybe a simple transition or a little bit more?
It's going to be, I mean, he's played over here, so I think he's got and he played in a really good franchise in St. Louis, and they play similar to a lot of teams play. But it'll be a little bit of transition and kind of just go out and compete and kind of have some fun, and we'll work on it as it gets going here a little bit.
Bruno, 9 power play goals over the last 5 games. What stood out to you about the execution, just the way you guys have been able to get things done on the power play?
I kind of said this a few times. I've liked the flow of our power play for quite a while here now. We get rewarded, and that's the power play. Sometimes you get some when you shouldn't get some. Sometimes you don't get any when you should get a bunch. And but I really like the movement. Kind of talked about the other night. The second unit or could be a first unit in many teams is I really like how they're found their rhythm and how they're playing right now. So it's a nice luxury to have both units going right now.
Coming off the road, obviously a really spirited win there in Pittsburgh, capping off the back-to-back. So now coming home, what's the biggest thing you want to see brought into the game tonight?
Well, I think for us, the focus. It's always tough coming back. I know it's just a back-to-back, but you're kind of getting into these 4 and 6 nights, 7 nights kind of thing, and get the focus. You're back on home ice and not look past tonight because the road trip coming right around the corner. And these games are really important for us, especially at home ice, especially standing ice here. So we can't afford to take a night off here.
Yeah, I would think this is a tough one, right? The cup of coffee game. We're on the road now. You're going.
Mm-hmm.
Just a weird setup.
Well, yeah, it's your focus. I mean, there's so many distractions in this game here, where you get in late and you have a day, and then you got to recover here, and you're taking off for a week, and it's really hard just to try to get 60 minutes of these guys tonight, and that their focus is on just getting these 2 points, and don't worry about the road trip coming up. We'll deal with that on Saturday when we get going.
Any update on Anton Lundell?
He's day to day. I think he's going to be fine. We'll see. I'm hoping to get him on the trip and kind of get updates on him every day.
Medically, any structural damage or?
No,
none of that stuff.
No.
Bob in net tonight?
Bob's in net.
It's kind of how you guys went through the downstride with the losing streak, and Bob struggled a little bit. The team has kind of turned it around just as Bob has. It's, maybe not ironic, but it's nice that, everything's kind of turned around at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, usually that's how it works. When the team plays better, chances are Bob will play better. And case in point, I thought he was outstanding in Pittsburgh and was as solid as we see him. So that's always a good sign.
Do you think the time off maybe was to his benefit?
I'm sure. I mean, this has been a condensed schedule, even though we had those 2 weeks off, and you jump right into some hard games and with the travel and those kind of things. And yeah, I mean, I think probably for sure on a back-to-back to give him a night last week. And but I know him; he wants to play every game. So if you ask him the same question, I'm sure you get a different answer.
And on the road trip with the back-to-back coming up, is it kind of a similar plan as last time to get Nider back up to help out with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but we'll probably have to really. There's probably a schedule in place. I just haven't been notified about it yet. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We just worry about tonight, and we'll figure out the trip as tomorrow morning.
For a guy like Bob, who wants to play every game, is it hard to sometimes kind of pull that back that, hey man, you don't need to play 30 out of 32 going into the playoffs, like he had in Columbus when he needed to ride his back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, and we're very aware of that, and I think we do a pretty good job or a great job of understanding where we're at, and we have a game plan, and there's a lot of people continuously talking to Bob and trying to figure out what's the best plan of attack long term for both him and Nider, and I feel a little bad about Joe. He's only been in a game or two here, or a game, I guess, and he's been a really unselfish player here for us, coming to the rink with a great attitude every day. And but yeah, we have a plan, and hopefully we get it all to work out.
I mean, speaking of Joe, not the Joe you're referring to, any update on Joe Thornton with quite an important game to him coming up?
Yeah, hopefully he's ready. See him after today. I think he's really getting really close here, so hopefully we get him in.
So he'll be on the trip.
He's gonna be on the trip. Hopefully he feels good enough to play.
Thanks everyone.
Good.
Thanks for the
Thanks.
Thank you.